boys, it's time for another episode of Michigan Wreckers. In today's episode, we're not going to see a whole lot of wrecks, just one little whoopsie by me. But we're going to take a look at our newfound buddy Steve's backyard. He's got about a mile and a half of single track and a pretty sweet little flat track. Alright, so we're going to give us a little commentary here, taking a tour. Hopping on the old KTM 300 here. Backyard, passing the garage, and just heading out into single track. We're running it counterclockwise here. Nice little straight to start things off into a right-hander. Keep the pace up pretty good here through the first section. He's got 11 acres on this place, and we utilize pretty much all of them. This a mile and a half of track. Again, the GoPro didn't quite behave, so you don't get to hear the awesome noises of the 300 the whole time. As you can see, it's pretty nice soft, silty ground. A lot of traction. This is close to about a 10-minute rainstorm, so conditions were prime. I'll skip there. Forgot how to ride. This is just a Wednesday night after work. Decided to go out and about an hour on the bikes. Nothing too major. See, somebody had a nice little off course there. Not me for once. We had about 9 dirt bikes out on the property this day, and as you can see, we don't really run into anybody throughout the whole mile and a half trail he's got going on, so pretty good little good gig for just after work. Opens up into a nice little sand area here. This is where I forgot how to ride a dirt bike. It's pretty bad. Putting into this corner about 3 miles an hour and not fast enough for the sand. Drop the bike. Whoops. Luckily, good old KTM, just the magic button, fires right back up. We always run this thing just counterclockwise to start the day, clockwise to end the day. Gives you basically 2-3 miles of what feels like totally different trail. This little berm to rip out of there. It is a little tighter in here than you think. Some of the trees, they'll jump out in front of you. Thankfully, we've got a couple professional grade stump grinders, Mark and Steve. They pulled out all the little crap on the ground that apparently used to be a death trap. The trail's really been coming along this year. We're starting to get some nice little berms even in the woods here. Really keep the speed up if you're a better rider than me. There we've got the creek jump, which most people are too afraid to hit still. It's not quite built up enough to get all the way over. Unless, of course, you have a 1992 YZ250. Coming up here through the last section of the trail. All in all, Not bad for a quick little time trial loop to run on a weekday after work. Little kicker there if you're so inclined. Steve decided to find a tree there. And right here we're gonna pop back out into the open here pretty shortly. Another little kicker into the exit. Alright, so round 2 here. We are back in the yard here, getting ready to head out at the little flat track. So this is pretty sweet. He's got a tractor. He's been just kind of clearing the dirt. Got Mike out here on the 450 YFZ, just trying to build some berms. We're getting them bigger and bigger. The track's getting nicer and flatter as the summer's gone on here. Just a flat track right now with a little ditch crossing coming up here, but jumps to come. Like I said, if you're better at riding dirt bikes than me, you'll probably find a lot more enjoyment out of hitting the big kickers, but this flat track, you can really carry some speed through and have a good time. This is the sketchiest turn right here, crossing over the back over the ditch. Yeah, rain really got the dirt perfect for the day. Nice soft wet layer on top with nice hard layer right down below. Out in the middle here, which we'll get to see in a second, he's got the log crossings and a couple tires. I've yet to take on the tires, but there. Gotta just love the sound of that beautiful 300 just purring. I don't know why anybody would ever ride anything that has valves on top of the head. Again, the audio on this GoPro decided it wanted to have a hard day. Alright, well, we'll skip here right to the end of my quick track session, show you the center of the field here. Just coming off the track, see, so you've got a couple tractor tires sitting there, and then 3 different logs, anywhere from 8 to 14 inches. Practice for riding Everett or much anywhere in the state right now. Everywhere has no trees that are still standing. This old 300 just conquers them with ease. You don't even have to think about it. Try to stay out of everybody's way on the actual track there. But yeah, overall just a good time here in the center. Alright, and lastly here, we got the single track run clockwise. So if you take a look at the beginning of the video here, where you can see the first turn of the track, and that's about right where we enter. Tell you what, the first time I ever rode this trail backwards, I about killed myself. Just total loss of direction here. Feels like a completely different trail. Yeah, kept up the pace pretty decent for this Wednesday. Not rip it too hard, just getting in a good rip after work. don't think we've ever seen a husky on this trail, so maybe sometime in the near distant future we can get a couple white bikes out to the trail. We had a pretty good day, or a pretty good turnout this day. Plenty of two-strokes. We vastly outnumbered those valved motors, which it's always a good day when you can show that up in today's society. In my opinion, you can never go wrong with the 300 2T. Just absolutely rips. I think it's impossible to stall them, even without the Recluse. Right there, you'll see probably the trickiest portion of the trail. Real tight twist back through two massive oak trees. Best berm of the trail right there. You can really throw it into that corner if you so desire. Good old GoPro couldn't handle the water that was still in the trees. Right up here, I gotta chase down a beautifully smelling YZ125. He was running some 110 Turbo Blue with Klotz. No better sounding, or no better smelling bike on the market. This guy up here, he's a significantly faster rider than me, but we did our best to chase him down. Need a couple leaves to jump out in front of us here, clean that lens off. 300, you never even have to downshift. The thing just pulls out of every gear. We'll slip the clutch and you're golden. Or you can just roll into her and she keeps pulling. Yeah, we're gonna have to get the shears out on the track soon. There's a little bit of overgrowth here late in the summer. Nothing too major. We should be able to get that cleaned up pretty quick. Right back there is a good shot of just how close we are to the yard. You don't even notice it till you're right on top of it. But like I was saying, full utilization of all the space behind Steve's house. And just like that, right back out into the yard. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Just to end things off here, I'll throw in a clip of one of my favorite wrecks of all time. Most of you will probably remember it from Michigan Wreckers Season 1, Episode 1. But sit back, enjoy, and we'll talk to you soon.